of the Electoral Commission to declare a municipal corporation won by one party because they got the popular vote, even though the number of divisions are tied?
No, we are not declaring that. What we're declaring now, we are declaring the number of electoral division that each political party would have won in the election. In terms of who take control of the municipality, the law is clear. If you read the 78 of the Europa, it clearly outlines what happened whenever there's a tie. Whenever there's a tie, the party with the popular vote will automatically takes charge of the mirror seat in that electoral division.
And just for regular parlance, so the average man can understand, would the Electoral Commission consider that corporation won by the party who has the popular vote?
It's not a matter of the Electoral Commission consider it. The law clearly defines the process, what happens when there's a tie. And therefore, it's not a matter of accepting or not accepting. The law says whenever there's a tie, the person who takes over the chairmanship of that municipality is a party that has a popular vote, the majority of the popular vote.
Well, I hope say everybody hear everything what this man say and what you were talking about, what the question was all about. And he is the director of election, OMG. People, this man is the director of election. And this man clearly said, if there is a tie, then the party with the popular vote, they are the winner. And that is by law. So by law, PNP is the winner. But by mouth, JLP claim they are the winner. So people, it is clear. You hear it from the director of election, OMG. Say, by law, PNP is the winner. But Andrew Holness now, by mouth, his supporters them say, he is the winner. He is not the winner by law, but by mouth. And you say, anytime I make a post about something, and you people come about it, and talk about me no know nothing, then I am going to go and dig up the receipt and carry come show you. Me go carry come show you, just like I have a bunch of receipt for playing at this video, where they go shock a lot of you. And me know say when we play these receipt, a lot of you are going to wonder if you still trust Andrew Holness. Just watch. IC asks Parliament to remove Warmington from oversight committees. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful day. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this video, so you definitely don't want to miss this one. But before we get into all of this, people, make we run the intro and come back. We soon forward. Welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you are new viewers first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell. So whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Alright? Now, remember, share the content, leave your opinion down below in the comment section. Now people, IC to ask Parliament to remove Warmington from oversight committees. The Integrity Commission, IC, says it intends to recommend to Parliament that the former Works Minister, Warmington, be removed from 2 committees providing oversight and review of its work. The IC issued a statement to the media on Tuesday morning.
The recommendation from the Integrity Commission comes a week after Mr. Warmington was fired by Prime Minister Andrew Holness for his utterances. This was the comment that resulted in Warmington being ushered out of the cabinet.
Be in charge of stuff. Okay? This says right now, I'm the Minister of Work. I'm a member of Parliament. No PMP council going to spend my money.
In that clip, Mr. Warmington was telling Labourites that he would shut off resources to Dr. Tr0uble. Dr. Wall is the man from the PNP who had beaten the JLP candidate Lloyd Grant in the Old Harbour South seat in the local government elections. Old Harbour South is the only division in Everald Warmington's Southwest St. Catherine constituency that was won by the PNP. The Integrity Commission in its statement says it met on Monday and intends to write to the Parliament recommending that Mr. Warmington be removed from the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. They'll also request he be removed from the Joint Select Committee for the review of the Integrity Commission Act. The Commission says this recommendation is made, among other things, in light of the preamble of the Act, which states that the Act is to promote and enhance standards of ethical conduct for parliamentarians, public officials, and other persons. The Commission notes that the former minister's actions fall well short of standards and conduct that are becoming of a minister and parliamentarian. The IC says it will also write to the Speaker of the House, Juliet Holness, suggesting that the Ethics Committee addresses the matter. It says this step is seen as essential to ensure that the issue is appropriately handled within the parliamentary framework.
Now, I would love to say something would come out of this, but knowing Juliet Holness, knowing Andrew Holness, knowing the corruption that they can become, people, may not think nothing will come out of this. Remember, the same Integrity Commission, and them investigate the 6 criminals, and them still ask Andrew Holness to declare him asset and them something, and nothing still now come out of it because Juliet Holness hold him back. So do you think anything is going to come out of it, people? I want to be honest with me. Do you guys think IC can actually get Warmington removed? We know the level of corruption, but let us see if it works. You understand what I say? Integrity Commission Mark Golding implement that. We stop corruption back in a film time. So people, let us see if it is going to work because the JLP are trying to scrap the Integrity Commission. You understand what I say? But people say to thought and that down below in the comment section. And as usual, leave a like on this video. Now we're moving on. Now people, a lot of people, we maybe say, I have something against the JLP. But I have nothing against the JLP. I have something against the corruption. Because I am not a fan of corruption. And to the level of corruption, when we say I angle this country, I am not a fan of it. Now, everybody asks me, why you're not talking about Mark Golding? What did Mark Golding do? You're going to tell me say Mark Golding involved in Melissa Silvera demise? Do you have proof of that? Did the police said Mark Golding is a part of it? Stop telling me to talk about Mark Golding have something to do with Melissa demise because I don't know of Mark Golding. Me I talk about what I see in the media, what I see a pop up in the media. You understand me? I say, for the past couple of years, we have went through a lot. We have went through a lot out here in Jamaica. I can remember back down in the pandemic. Trust me, people, it was a disgrace. And me know say, no found out say, it was every country. That is why I have some videos to play for you guys. So people, me want to watch this video to the end of it. Because you're going to be surprised of these things that happened during the pandemic. Even this woman that got locked up because she go out, she go buy something to eat, and them charge her 100,000 when she got a court. That's 700,000, judge say 750,000. Now, people, me I got jog on memory again, people. So watch the video until the end, and if you don't like how me I jog on memory, then like the video and make me know down in the comment section, people. Remember to subscribe to the channel right now and turn on the bell.
Me I go bring on down by my leg.
Watch till end.
I realize the people in my nation, the Jamaican people forget too quickly. A document to a document, not for the clout. So to gather around. Make sure you watch the one to the end. Because the multiple news articles me I bring back to the forefront. And remember when they were trying to juke us all up, and in order to quote unquote save our lives, they were willing to ruin our livelihood, fire us from our jobs, ruin our families. We are going to get right into it. Because guess what? A nation who forget their past is bound to repeat it. Now watch out. First, let's remember the bribery. They came out and they bribed us with free party, free pizza, free car, $10,000, lottery draw. And for me born, me never see nobody pay you or bribe you to save your life yet, and them are your parents. A lot of people fell for it because them never know better. We know how the literacy level in Jamaica stay. It was up to our government to protect us, but instead of protecting us, they propagated the foolery. In this whole video, we're now going to find out how Holness and Christopher Tufton get me if he hate the Jamaica Labour Party, because me never have such a strong negative opinion regarding the Jamaica Labour Party until COVID. And them are the two main characters of the video. So gather around. I will leap in another one video. So make sure you not take it in full. And document where document. You don't need to remember, because me can't forget and will never forget when them attack with jobs and with livelihood. When them make we know say no job, no jobs. Enough of we are wonder how we are going to pay rent, how we are going to take care of our picnic. Because we don't see what go on. We realize say yo, certain things not add up. And if we down on the ground level could have seen something wrong, then our Prime Minister would have seen it too. The leader of the opposition would have seen it too. Our Health Minister would have seen it too. And our legal team supposed to see it too. But guess what? They stood by and they watched us get fired. And many of them supported Jamaicans being laid off and fired just because them never take themselves and got juke up themselves. Just cool no man. We could get in it a little bit deeper now. Our very own Health Minister, Christopher Tufton, labeled us as anti-vaxxers and called for our f***ing discrimination. Sorry, the video I can't do without a couple of tonight. The very man was supposed to stand up and make sure say all Jamaicans don't go in our panic frenzy and an attacking frenzy in our quote-unquote health crisis. The very man was supposed to say, listen, no discrimination like what them did do with HIV and AIDS. Yes, that same very man stood up and called for the discrimination of those who were not anti-vax but vaccine hesitant. And guess what? Prime Minister Holness supported it, and the leader of the opposition stood by and said nothing. Watch our video.
You know, I've been saying that the time has come for us to distinguish, differentiate, and some may even use a term which is not a great term, discriminate in favor of those who are vaccinated. Because the truth is, if you take the time to protect yourself and others don't, then I believe you should enjoy more privileges and rights to certain activities over those who have decided not to. It's a controversial position, but it's a position that the government has endorsed. So listen out for that, because I know a lot of you want to go to boys' trumps and Gibson relays and
you see, all who did side with this man, especially those in the background where they say, oh yes, I hope you get to the boys' champs. Yes man, I hope you get to know special privilege. That's a special privilege you don't have in our right now. Because me don't know how to hear something like that. I want to sit down and entertain it. Whether you're vaccinated or not vaccinated. Discrimination in a medical situation. Jano style. And this man was so desperate to joke up everybody to the point that him did a offer water for vaccine. The people them not the water in them community, brother. Me don't care if a joke you make fam. You see me? You should have never run such a joke. Take a vaccine and you get water. Alright, me not come here to tell lie for nobody, you know. The evidence there. Watch your next video.
We don't have no vaccine.
Yo, me have to say, respect to Miss Alex. They actually see the issue right just at the time and talk about it, while the one did their skin off on the clad teeth and realize it on the rights as Jamaican citizens just get violated. Alright, we could move on. We could talk about the lockdown them now. And remember when PM and Holness come out and say, alright, we have to go lock down the country to contain this thing. No movement days, no movement nights. I don't care, even though that never did stop criminal from move, or just law-abiding citizen alone. That did affect. But never mind that. While we were locked down, members of the Jamaica Labour Party was having their party. Look here man, The lockdown caused all kind of trouble with people, mental health issues, anxiety, all kind of things. And them I enjoy them itself while we die coop up in a house like a fowl. I not tell no lie on nobody. I swear the video there. Watch that one.
You can do it for belly last. No belly last. No movement there. That's a regular check. Okay, sorry, man.
And remember that though, them rub the no movement day in our face. At the end of the day, if law enforcement did catch a bar or a shop or anybody a keep no party in them yard, them get fined and prosecuted. Nobody no get no true consequence out of this. But don't forget already, let me roll back the curtains of memories. Come here man. And remember again when we locked down in our house and them make tourists come in our country. Yo, them people are wicked in our region. They make tourists come and walk up and down in our country while we lock up in our house like a fowl. And remember that. And when fluid own people, they fit dock in a Jamaica upon the cruise ship, them bar them and have them out there float up and down for a sea. You know, remember that? Alright, watch it now.
Tourists are allowed to come into Jamaica on a day when Jamaicans have to stay locked up inside. Do you have a view?
They should come out as long as they've got their
Now, because of the music playing and the copyright thing, me don't want to get copyright strike. So, I pause the music a bit. But you can see that the report or the question, the tourists about coming here in a lockdown time. We wicked government do that. The wicked government do that, people. Remember.
So I don't know why Jamaicans can't come out without their, as long as they've got their mask. Yeah.
Among the locals who believe that it is unfair.
It is unfair. They should be able to come out.
That video, in and of itself, was very embarrassing. We've had to have a white woman to tell us that that situation was very unfair. Think about it. When I realize yet how disrespectful and wicked our government is to the Jamaican people, I don't want me for sure no more. Alright, me could get right into it, because I need more proof, you know. Watch it now. Look on your screen. When I remember when our government called for children to be vaccinated without parental consent, right there so the government undermined parental governance and parental right to their children's safety. Mind you, on a regular day, if your child in your care gets harmed, then the government will hold you accountable. So the audacity, you see that? A whole heap of public memories we have out here. We can't hold in a one video, but make we bring back one more memory now. Watch out. Do you remember when our government put out fines for masks and they left it up to law enforcement discretion to decide how and when and why and how much them are going to fine you for your mask? And we had law enforcement officers stopping you all in your car where you want in your car and want to charge you for mask. Who remember that? Who remember $200,000 fine, and the fine could have gone up to $1 million just for one mask? Tell me, say government no wicked. The little that mask them we cannot even prevent nor reduce transmission. But that is another story. Added to that, law enforcement took the dignity of many Jamaicans during this time. But you know what? Don't say everything can hold right, you say. So happy New Year's. Remember them two videos. Alright, we can finish this. Many are asked the part 2, so see ya. And if you never watch part 1, go and go watch it now. Look on your screen. And remember when they humiliated many of us? Yes man, the police had free reign to do whatever they wanted to do to the Jamaican people during COVID. You think recently freedom of speech I get attacked? Freedom of speech I get attacked from them time there. I don't remember when law enforcement run go find how much man just because man disrespect the Prime Minister. But yet them can't find criminals. They can't find man we are go around and dash where people life like it is nothing. Come in, man. Make we talk, you know. Make we kick it off by saying respect to Tanya Stevens for letting her voice be heard when the PM came out and blamed corner shops for the increase and spread of COVID and said, because the liquor man them a got the corner shop them a buy a liquor mackerel, liquor bread, liquor sardine and not follow no COVID procedures. That is what was responsible for the COVID increase. And then you had the small bar owners who suffered during this time and had to sit and watch their business diminish to nothing. While big business like Rick's Cafe, who would have breached COVID protocols, they only got a slap on the wrist. Whenever you hear a statement to say, do as I say, not as I do, I feel like at that the government believe, you know. Make sure not look on the screen. And remember when the whole of them check themselves go pack up in a Shensia party. No mask, no social distancing, while the rest are shut in. We couldn't even keep a decent funeral. A lot of people not even get to see them loved ones. You hear me I say? We couldn't even keep a wedding, bridging. You know what I mean? Church couldn't even stay open. Pastors and members get all a lock up just because them quote unquote breach COVID protocol. And yet, them bumble all their party and enjoy themselves while the Jamaican people in a distress during COVID. Adams did come out one time and say no one is above the law. But I believe that politicians in Jamaica are above the law. Do you remember this?
Me now put up with this no more than the rest. Okay, me done. The man come up and come out and pull blood to our gun. They must be safety. How can I threaten this deputy commissioner? I did not. You just say hold on for it and then you pull the after them. You try to me too. You try to me. Minister, me not put up this. Okay? The man come and drop, put it clip and drop down here. And I tell you what video. Listen, I call the minister. Now step up in my video me and talk to you. Listen, I call the minister. Now got video. Listen, I make sense. This part of this guy tell what I'm saying from. No.
That was the great Everald Warmington in full breach of both curfew and COVID protocols. Alright, realize that the Jamaican people, regular citizens, don't have no right, you know. And these people that they have to serve the Jamaican citizens. They are dictators. Alright, you hear the man same example? Let's go. And remember that woman here? A JLP supporter who was slapped with a $700,000 fine for breaching COVID. I tell you, say, what applied to them, not apply to we and vice versa. They get all the privileges, we don't as citizens of this country. You see me? Not even in a crisis. Watch our next video.
We feel hungry, we go up on the road and we go look for food for buy, sir. And anywhere, if me up on the road and the police car drive down with a 2 curfew hours and then carry me to jail and charge me for mass and breach a curfew. Anyway, I go a station and they lock me and put me on a $100,000 bail bond, sir. And Friday gone me go to court, sir. And the judge charged me $700,000, Mr. Prime Minister. I want to share this with you. And when they put the bail band on it, then charge me from Mr. Prime Minister. I have pressure, me sick. Mr. Andrew, me live on Newborn 2nd Street, Panny Boulevard. Miss Holness know me everything. My name is Erica. Mr. Parnell's charging me. I'm an MP, sir. And I want to reach out to them. I want this comment go all about around the place because I never heard this in that history. 700,000.
And this was a result of the government failing to ensure that they set proper standard for COVID protocols and charges. You see me? Instead, they left it up to law enforcement and judges to determine how much up to $1 million. There were no fear cap on the charges, and regular civilians were being charged for breaches where the government are commit. I would not tell me say the government are no wicked. Me say it already, you know, and me have to say it again. If the Holness and Tufton, they make me hate the Jamaica Labour Party. Because before COVID, I never had such strong negative views regarding the JLP government. But make we talk about the level of manipulation and desperation for a minute. It was not sufficient that they were trying to bribe us, or successfully bribed some of us with KFC, phone card, pizza, lottery jar, car, you name it, 10 grand. But Prime Minister Andrew Holness took it upon himself to assert that God made the vaccine in an attempt to persuade an elderly woman to take the jab. Watch it now, man.
I was the one that bring the message to the then Prime Minister. Mr. Bruce Golden and tell him to call the nation on a fast state.
Have you vaccinated?
No, I'm not. The blood stinks. I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it through man. Taking the vaccine does not in any way reduce your faith in God. God is going to protect you. And the way in which you are protected is that He has created man with the intelligence to create medicine. We need as a nation to humble ourselves before God and turn away. I agree with you. But I also said to you that what God has created, that we know as medicine, is not different from any other medicine. This has been around for hundreds of years, saving life.
Yo, the brother you know about boundaries, yo. He man tough dance. They know no boundaries. And that's why I not rate them, isn't it? But some just come to my mind. Now that we've seen the stats coming out, stats where our Jamaica media fail to carry, of the many side effects that comes with the joke. But I like to know, Mr. Holness, I still God make it. Watch the wickedness increase. Look by your screen. Do you remember when the boss come out and say unvaccinated persons will eventually be on their own, indicating that there is going to come a time where vaccinated persons will be given preferential treatment at hospitals. You can't make this up in a budget. Coinciding with Tufton's notion of preferential treatment and discrimination against the Jamaican people who were not anti-vax, as Tufton would have did put it, but were just vaccine hesitant because we see the budget. We see what did happen, budget. And because we see what did happen, we did willing to penalize we for it. Because guess what? We get paid to ruin our life. We get paid to ensure that the experiment got through. Just cool no budget. And all when we in a quote-unquote crisis, we still have mismanagement of funds and resources. Look by your screen. Yes, man. When you see show me not to touch money business, bet that one that and ready. Moving right along. Do you remember when the PM played Monopoly with the lockdowns? This was when he made me realize something wrong with that crisis. I know. Maybe you know real. The man called election in the heights of COVID. A win election, Virgin. I think him did also open the country for his birthday and lock it back after. I mean, I tell no lie on him. You go do me any man, friend. You see me? So, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Do you remember when the UIC leader was locked up and penalized for leading the march in Kingston to protect the Jamaican people's freedom of liberty, freedom of choice, you understand, a right to bodily autonomy? Do you remember when they tear gassed the people in Kingston? When the UIC announced a peaceful protest, but yet the media and our government labeled them and the people involved as violent groups? Yo, Bridging, them people are wicked, you know, Bridging. You see me? I can remember the climate at that time. If that march never occurred, when they threatened our jobs and our livelihood, and if it was not for that march led by the UIC president, the same Joseph Patterson there, where say, my body, my choice, the whole of Jamaica would have inoculated with this poison. A whole heap left to talk about, you know. But we have to end it with this because we wish to educate our Jamaican people. Look at your screen what the PM said, that NIDS would have assisted greatly with anti-COVID-19 efforts. Ask yourself, how would a national ID system assist greatly with anti-COVID efforts, especially one that is digital in nature? Yeah, then would I be able to tell who take it, if you're not taking, when you're taking, how you're taking, where you're there, where if you find you, when if you find you, how if you find you. Just cool, man. I strongly believe they will enact this tyranny upon the Jamaican people. A matter of fact, worldwide once more in the future. Maybe not in even my lifetime, because a whole heap of people are wake up now. But understand that the little ones and ones, a lot of them, they're mindless. Isn't it? No discipline, not around them or nothing, so they will never grow up to know what is in a constitution, because none of them can read. But when they bring this back, if they have a proper ID system in place, a digital one, easy pickings.
No. I wonder if enough of you remember most of those histories. I wonder if you remember those things that Holness put with you. The Jamaican Labour Party and Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica, put with you. I wonder if you remember when the man opened the country for keeping birthday party and for keeping in wedding anniversary. I wonder if you remember that. I wonder if you remember supposed to Tufton birthday party. him did open the country for keep as well. I wonder if you remember say during those time, the upper class people have the right to do anything what they want to do. But the lower class people have to lock up in them house. Them can't even go a shop. And if they catch you, they go next door, go look for your family member or your neighbor. You get locked up and you charge how much hundreds of thousands of dollars just for that. I wonder if you remember, say, these people take advantage of us, make police have our back like a dog, jump up and down like a kangaroo. I wonder if you remember, say, police have we make we sound like we are cow. You have to make cow sound and all of that little sound there. Them beat you, pop up you, nothing no come out of because them say you should in your yard. I wonder if you don't remember. Then you say every day me get up and talk about Andrew Holness. I am not talking about Andrew Holness. I am talking about the wickedness that this man have done to us, the Jamaican people. I am talking about how this man take us for idiot. Go on like say him take the joke. When him knows him not take the joke and force the joke upon the people of Jamaica. And now you have teacher, you have police, you have all of the people who take a joke. Then he said drop down daily. Like a white chicken when they hot. Turn over upon them back and then bam. They are no lifeless. The young teachers them were just left and guarding they teach. Them they drop down too. So I know just the old one, them are just old and young. Police are the same thing. Because him get the pay. Him get pay if he make sure say Jamaican people go down just like that. And people still appreciate this man and they run back at this man and say this man is the best prime minister. When you watch this video, if more of you see which one I want to look on this video and tell me say Andrew Holness is the best prime minister. The man go even in a church, go lock up the church people them. I can remember when the pastor man down a Sentan said something about Andrew Holness and them send go taking 3 pints. I can remember all of those things. How much people then go under people's bed, go dig them out front and eat them bed. And you people are going to tell me, say, Andrew Holness is the best prime minister. Andrew Holness needs to come out and apologize to the Jamaican people for the wickedness that he have done to them during that time. During his time in Parliament as a prime minister, he has done some wickedness to us. And he need to come and apologize to the people of Jamaica. That if they ever need him apology. Remember, when all the Christian woman attack, I'm supposed to pastor woman, it's inside of this video as well. And you man tell him, say, God have her. She trust God. And him don't tell you man, say, God make a vaccine. And all of them crap there. But people stay to talk down below in the comment section. And remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. Because once there is something out there to dig up, hey, may I go dig it up and put it up. Make you see it, people. Because enough people still in the dark. And them here need to be open. I'm out.